for you. Did y'all holler at each other yet? Holler at each other. Everybody holler. Everybody holler. Everybody holler at each other. Everybody holler. Everybody holler. Mm-hmm. This is the closest some of us been to church. So I got you. Bishop, I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it when I said I was going to make it. But I'm with you right now. What's up, Glow? It's not my fight, by the Spirit of the living God. You know what I thought this is, y'all? Let me tell you what this is. Let me tell you what this is. Let me tell you what this is. This is a gigantic. Hey Siri, stop. This is a gigantic, to me, family reunion. This is a gigantic family reunion. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Yeah, you got to dap each other. Y'all holler at each other, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because at the family reunions that I grew up in, everybody brought in some food. Like my mama was one of the chefs. My mama was one of the chefs. And everybody would bring their dish. And, you know, like whatever auntie was good on the cornbread, well, you know, that's her job. Did y'all go to family reunions like that? When people was hollering at each other. You know what I'm saying? And it won't be a family reunion. It won't be one. It won't be a family reunion. It won't be a family reunion unless somebody come in there with one of them red cups. I want somebody to talk to me about a family reunion. So the Lord told me, really, when it comes to how we flow, that's what we are. Did y'all see Jamie B when she came on? You know, you got to recognize when your children is famous too. You know what I'm saying? When you got famous children, you got to recognize it. Like some of the children gonna be famous, some of them gonna be rich, some of them gonna be challenged. Because if you got more than one child, one of them gonna be something. So good evening. What's up, Mark Berger? I want to discuss something. Everybody put this in the chat wherever you are. Put it in all caps if you feel it like I'm feeling it. And hopefully you do after I talk to you for a little while, about 20 minutes. Just put in the chat, it hurts so bad. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. It hurt so. It hurts so. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Yeah. It hurts so bad. That's what we normally talk about. Whenever we go through a circumstance, whenever we go through a situation, we normally talk about how badly it hurts. And that has been our focus, and that has been our ministry, and that has been our calling. And we built movements around ministering to hurting people. I mean, Jesus did it. Jesus ministered to the hurting people, and we normally stop right there. But I want to flip the script a little bit. I want to flip the script a little bit and put it more like this, and that is, it hurts so good. Yeah. We normally talk about how badly this or that hurt us. But I wonder, is there anybody that can stay with me just for a little while to help you to understand what I will subtitle the paradox of pain. Put that in the chat, y'all. The paradox, the paradox, the paradox, the paradox of pain, the paradox of pain. The paradox of pain touches every area of your life. It touches your life spiritually, mentally, relationally, physically, and financially. These are the major points of your life. I can't find anything that gets around you spiritually, mentally, relationally, physically, and financially. And the paradox of pain touches every one of those areas. It touches every area of your life. And here it is by definition. Here it is by definition. Here it is. If you're taking notes, jot this down. If you're taking notes, jot this down. What is the paradox of pain? It is this, and hear me carefully. It is, and listen to the wording, number one, the intentional pain. The intentional pain, which means I'm doing it on purpose. The intentional pain I feel right now will give me pleasure in the future. Let me give that to you again. The intentional pain I feel right now will give me pleasure in the future. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. The paradox of pain. It's a paradox. It doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense. The intentional pain I feel right now. Mm-hmm. Y'all, somebody set me on fire. Put some fire emojis up. Set me on. Somebody set me on fire. Please set me on fire. Set me on fire. Set me on fire. If I can sacrifice the painful feeling of today, I will have a stronger tomorrow. If I sacrifice, Maggie Tate, the painful feeling, maybe it's the sacrifice of the painful feeling of not having it. I see it, I want it, I got it, I have it. I see it, I want it, I have it. You see, the person who makes the sacrifice is the person that makes the sacrifice in the beginning that gets the reward at the end. It's painful at first. It's painful at first. Now, I'm going to give you a quote that you got to catch. You got to catch this. You got to catch this quote. You have to embody this quote. You have to write this quote where you will see it for a long time. I'm going to ask you to put it in the chat. First of all, I'm going to tell you who said it. And that is the man whose reason we are able to communicate with each other like this at all in the beginning was Alexander Graham Bell. He invented the telephone. And it started into this way. He said it, and here is the quote: the only difference between success and failure is the ability to take pain. Please write that down. The only difference between success and failure is your ability to take pain. Now, I know that's for some of y'all out there, because some of y'all say, Bishop, I must be. I know that's why God has blessed me, because I've been able to withstand some painful situations. Like the pain of a broken heart, the pain of a lost loved one. That around this time of the year, the person is just starting to have memories of holidays and seasons and things like that. And the pain that comes with losing a loved one crops up around this time of the year. It is called SAD. S-A-D, seasonal. It's a seasonal disorder. It's not all the time, it's seasonal. And it has a tendency to come around this time of the year for you. Pain. Put this in the chat. I've been through some painful days. Put that in the chat. Put that in. If you really want to tell the truth, if you really want to know my story. Some of y'all make it look better than what it really is. You hear what I'm saying? Some of y'all make it look better than what it really is. Some of y'all make it look better than what it really is. I wish you would put in the chat, you don't know my story. You don't know my story. You don't know the hell that I've been through. You don't know my story. God from Zion. You know the part I let you see. You know the part that I let you see before I had to wipe them tears from my eyes before you showed up. You don't really know the story. But there's a paradox. There's a paradox in that pain. Because number one, that pain lets you know that you can survive more than you thought you could. Somebody set me on fire, please. You are able to survive more than you thought you could. Come on, somebody, fan the waves of the fire. You survive more than you ever thought you could. Back to Skip, and I'll quote her, said, crying everywhere except my eyes. Holding my face together, holding my mind together. And for those of you that don't understand that what we're talking about, we understand. And for those of you that don't understand what we're talking about, cheers to you. Cheers to you. Congratulations. It ain't your season yet. Don't worry about it. And guess what? When you get to where we've been, we're not going to laugh at you. We're not going to make fun of you. We're going to say, baby, I understand what it feels like to survive pain. Every mama ought to put up a running man. Every mama ought to put up a running man. Every mama ought to put up a running man. Every mama ought to put up a running man, because if ain't nobody survived pain. The pain to get us here. Y'all heard my story this morning? Did y'all hear my story this morning? When my mama says, when I mouthed off, Maggie, I was mouthing off. We were going to the store. I was telling her what I want, and she said we wasn't going to get it because she knew exactly how much it was going to take to get what we needed for that week. Boy, I wish I had a witness in the place where she knew exactly. I wish I had a witness what it was going to take to get us for that, maybe even that day. Let me get through this day and we're going to see. And I kept begging her for something. She wouldn't give it to me. And I said something stupid like, I wish I was never born. Whoa, what you say? You wish you were never born after what it took to get you here? After what it took to get you here, you're going to say you were, that's the worst whooping I ever got in my life because my mama was whipping me with tears in her eyes because of the pain. Every mama, and I just all thank God, and not just for the pain to get them here, but for the tears you cried after you thought they left home. Come on, mama. I wish the mamas would talk to me. The tears you cried after they left home. To stand up late at night wondering, are they going to be all right? Them kind of tears. And then they go out there and act crazy, act like they done lost their ever-loving mind after you taught them and told them. I wish a real mama would talk to me. I wish a real mama would talk to me. I'm talking to the old school mamas that ain't trying to be their friends with their daughters and their sons. I'm talking about old school mamas that say, baby, look, I'd rather whip you behind today than to pick you up in jail tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you. And then you taught him all you could teach him. And he went out there and still got his crazy self in trouble. You know you ain't been built for no prison, boy. And thank God for the good ones that didn't make your mama cry. Thank God for y'all. We appreciate you. You're the rarities. I found them out of my life there, and I'm almost done right here. There are two types of pain. I boiled all of the pain down. And I think there's two types of pain. I want you to put these two together, and I want you to remember them as a package deal. Two types of pain. Number one, the pain of discipline. The pain of discipline. It's painful to be disciplined. It's painful to eat disciplined. It's painful to live disciplined. It's painful to have a big, gigantic, strong-looking, sexy body. It's painful to read books. It is painful, but it's the pain of discipline. It's the first type of pain. But you know what the second one is, and I'm almost done. You know what the second one is? There's the pain of discipline, and then there's the pain of regret. The pain of discipline and the pain. I don't have to be hollering for you to set me on fire. If we are not disciplined, we will live in regret. If whatever area we are not disciplined in, we will live in regret. The ultimate reality of life, Carmel Emery, the ultimate reality of life is this. Life is painful. Because either you're going to have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Ultimately, Just think about it. To those of us who are Christians, the very symbol of Christianity, Lord have mercy, is in the cross. The emblem of suffering and shame. This is why Jesus went to the Romans, because if you broke one of their rules, they inflicted more pain on you than you could ever imagine. And crucifixion was, and probably still is, the most painful way to die. And that's our symbol. If you were Buddhist, Buddhists say that life is suffering. If we look at it properly, I need you to say this, put this in the chat. Pain has a purpose. Yeah, praying for you, please. Praying for you, praying for you. Pain has a purpose. Yeah. Please put that in the chat. Pain has a purpose. Because it is the pain, help me, Lord, we suffer now that is designed to push us into purpose. The paradox. It is the pain, that we suffer now that is designed to push us into purpose. A paradox. It's a conundrum. It's a conflict of ideas, a paradox. A paradox. A paradox. Here's a definition for those who want a definition. A paradox is something that either appears to produce two entirely contradictory outcomes. It appears to produce two entirely contradictory outcomes. A paradox. What I want to navigate you through and help you with tonight, what I want to help you with and navigate you through tonight, I want to show you tonight how the pain you must face is good for you. Yeah, I want to show you that tonight. As a matter of fact, I want to prove that God calls you to excruciatingly painful situations. Look at the story of God calling Abraham into his destiny. Abraham, leave your land and your family and your household. Imagine how hard it would be that you're settled with your family and God says, move. And there is one word, help me, Lord, you better get clear on right from the start. That is the word discipline. We don't talk about that a lot in church. If you want to be successful in anything, man, you got to be disciplined. Why are we failing so badly in this area? Why are we failing so badly? Why are we failing so badly in this area? The health data says that 63% of adults are overweight. 31% are obese. These are just the numbers. African Americans have a 60% better chance of getting diabetes. $800,000 of us file for non-business bankruptcy. Why don't we talk about money with our friends instead of talking about people with our friends? No discipline. Healthcare is spiraled completely out of control. And the packaging tells you that 50 million people who died were smokers. Why are we failing so horribly? Because we lack the necessity of self-discipline. Or as the Bible would put it, self-control. How many diets you gonna go on? How many more pills and shots you gonna take? Looking skinny in the face, what? What's the next magic pill that's gonna get it all off? And then we can go home and eat what we want. How many conferences you gonna go to that's gonna guarantee you, if you go to this conference, you gonna be a millionaire just like me? And they tell you their story, but no strategies and no principles on how to get out. Because we live in a shortcut society, that's why. Somebody way back at me and said, I've been there before. I'm talking to myself right now. I've been there before. I've lived in the shortcut society. I wish I had some real people on tonight. I have lived in the shortcut society. We think what we desire shouldn't require so much work. There's got to be a shortcut in business, a shortcut in relationships. There's no shortcut. He's stupid and she's crazy. That's how we live together. Okay, let's know. She crazy, he's stupid. Yeah, okay, we love each other. Get on with it. Everybody got something wrong with him. Everybody got something wrong with him, okay? Everybody got something wrong with him. Stay, honey. We want to get there without working our behinds off to get it. No, boo, you can't have your dessert before you eat your dinner. It's too painful. I was shocked to find out that most people in the world have read less than 5 books cover to cover in their lifetime. You ran to the conference, you bought the book at the conference that's going to make you a millionaire overnight by just reading a book. And 95% of the books that are purchased are never read. 95%. 70% of them are never opened. They go right from your little conference bag in your suitcase and on a shelf. 70% are never open. Why? Because it's more painful to read a book than it is to watch TV or play a video game like me. Or waste time trying to be impressive on social. I taught about tithing a Sunday, and you know, the first of everything you have belongs to God. If you got 10 pair of shoes, one of them the first one belongs to God. If you got 10 dresses, that first one belongs to God. Yeah. The first of everything, 24 hours in a day, 2 hours and 40 minutes a day, you should give to God. Hello. 2 hours, that's 10% of the first, that's 10% of your day. 2 hours and 40 is go to God. 2 hours and 40 minutes go to God. Don't tell me you can't do it. You're watching TV all day, watching all the games and all the highlights and all the reels. I learned something about pain when I hurt my shoulder blade. I learned something about pain. I had to confront it. I had to confront it because my whole shoulder was coming in. My shoulder blade popped back. I had to attack that thing. Put this in the fire. Put this in the chat. I got to attack that thing. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat with some attitude. Put it in all caps. I got to attack that thing. I had to attack that thing. Because my purpose wasn't to be living like this. My purpose was to be upright. So I had to attack that thing. I couldn't sit there and let it just kill me. I got to attack that thing. I wish somebody would just throw it. I wish somebody would just hit all the letters if you're shouting with me and say, I'm attacking that thing. I'm attacking that thing. I had to attack that thing. Somebody put this in the chat. My purpose is my pain reliever. Put that in there. My purpose is my pain reliever. My purpose is my pain reliever. My purpose is my pain reliever. My purpose. Oh, when I get hurt, it hurts so good because it's helping me to get the purpose, because my purpose is my pain reliever. I'm done. I got more word. I'm out of time. I'm done. My purpose is my pain reliever. My purpose is my pain reliever. Oh, my purpose is my pain reliever. How much does a bottle of aspirin cost? Somebody put that, find that for me and put that in the chat for me somewhere. How much does a bottle of aspirin cost? Like Tylenol. My purpose is my pain reliever. Oh, it hurts so good. It hurts so good because it's driving me to purpose. How much does a bottle of Tylenol, like 100 capsules of Tylenol cost? I need to see that. $12.99. Everybody right now, I want you to put that in the seed in the ground. That's 13 times $12.99. What's times 2? That's 13, 20, $25 seed. Let's get a $25 seed in the ground, which is 2 times what this foolishness costs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's all. That's all. Everybody get a $25 seed. Put the number up to text to give everybody on this side, because my purpose is my pain reliever. Put the text to give information up, some of my smart people. My purpose is my pain reliever. Abraham, get up and leave your land and your family and your father's house to a land that I will show you. Land is always the mind, because whatever seed you sow in the land or in the mind is going to grow. A seed you sow in the land is going to grow. If you're sowing the $25 seed, put 25. Put 25 in the chat. Whatever seed you sow in the atmosphere, whatever seed you sow in the ground. It don't go to me. For those who are watching, it doesn't go to me. It goes right to the city of love. It goes right to the city of love. The city of love. No. Wednesdays belong to the city of love. Yeah. Go to a land that I will show you where to go. Thank you. Thank you, Kamara. Thank you, Connie Green. Even though you came on late, you're still sowing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He said, thank you, Queenie. Thank you, Delicia. Can't wait till Sunday. Sunday, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this on Sunday. We'll do a brief recap, but then I want to go into something that I think is going to take you to another dimension as you're sowing your $25 seed. Amen. Sow one for you and your family members. Sow for somebody in your house. All right. Thank you so much for what you're giving them. Information is on the screen right in front of us. Oh, Lord, I love y'all. I miss you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm moving to another level in my life because my purpose is my pain reliever. It's going to cause me to keep moving forward when I feel like moving backwards. Thank you, Picasso. Bless you, Mother Tobias. Blessings to you. Emery, blessings to you. They kicked me out of my last space. I ain't moving no more. No, I ain't moving no more. I'm right here in the mix. I had me a nice little space, and our youngest Angel came through. So what I'm gonna do, Amen. Thank y'all for sowing tonight. We love y'all so much. Blessing to you, P. Lovely. Thank you so much. Somebody put that in the chat again. My purpose is my pain reliever. Put that back in the chat. Hey, we are serving the homeless this Saturday. If you're interested in being with us, it's in the Church Center app under Love 365. Download the Church Center app. Look for the City of Love. After you go through all of that, then you hit Love 365, and we'll send you all of the information. My purpose is my pain reliever. All right. I love y'all a lot. Go hang out with Prophet. Love, live, inspire. See y'all later. Let's get better together. For my 3, no doubt about it. LOL. First time my name is not Sheets. Oh. All right. Tell me if this is your first time, and blessings to you. Love you too. Love you too. Mac the preacher did all your homeworks.